Alright, guys, I want to get this done quickly. I want to go to bed. It's almost midnight. Fuck, I forgot my Duolingo. Anyway, I'm doing the 2024 exam here. I'm not doing the question 4 because I'm too tired. It's okay to do it if you know, but it takes a long time. I'm not doing this shit. So let's go. So question 1, I made a mistake in the last video. So it's for the sign. For the unsigned, it's the same shit. Put it the binary number like 11001. Just convert starting from 2 to the power of 0, and then go on, and then just erase the ones that are 0, and then you add them all together. There you go, you have 25. This is only for the unsigned. Now for the signed one, let's see, for minus 42, what do you have to do? You do the same thing as the unsigned here, with the 2, and then you get this number. I got 101010. This is for the unsigned, but then as she wants signed, she wants minus. You don't just put 1 before everything. First of all, you take the number, you invert the numbers. Like if you have 101010, you invert it, so 1 becomes 0 and 0 becomes 1. So after you do that, you add 1 to that, to this number that you just got, and then you have like 010101. You add 1, you have 010110. And after you do that, you add the 1 before everything. That would be minus. This is the correct way. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the correct way. I'm pretty sure now. So going to the question 2, this is just an exclusive OR gate. This is the truth table for that. I don't know what she wants. I didn't get it. Anyway, I don't think she's gonna ask it anyway. The third one, the product is just you just multiply each one. So 2a, 2b, 4a, 4b, 6a, 6b. Okay. Question D. As I said in the previous videos, just write it like x is real, as long as x is bigger or equal to 8 and smaller or equal to 18, and x must be even. This is the equation for the first one. For the second one, x is real, and as long as x is bigger or equal to 1 and smaller or equal to 11, and x must be odd, and x cannot be 9 according to this one. So that's it. So for the next one, you just need to calculate the median, mode, range, and mid-range. So out of this database, to calculate the median, you just take all the numbers, add them together, and divide by the total amount of numbers. So we have 12 students, so you add all this right here and divide it by 12. So I have 796 divided by 12, or around 66.3. That's the median. The mode is the number you see most often in the data. So here I have 65. So this is the mode. The range is just the biggest number minus the smallest number. There you have, the range is 46. The mid range is the biggest number plus the smallest number divided by 2. So it's 67. That's it. And then for F, it's just you just use this formula. As I explained in the previous video, to get I, you need to get the amount paid later and the initial amount. So have 200 is equal to 3,500 multiplied by R multiplied by 1. Keep in mind that if she changes it to months, this time must change. So if she gives you like the amount per month, you will not use 1. If you have a year, you might use 12. I don't know, it depends, but keep in mind for that. You have 5.71% after the calculation. So for the determinant, in the 3v3 matrix, you want to do this. So to get the determinant, you need to get the determinant of the first matrix. So here, you take this out, you need to get the determinant of this shit, and then you don't forget the minus. The minus is super important. Minus the second term, and then the matrix of this 2. So erase that, get this 2 here, and then you get the determinant. The third one you add plus. So in this case it's 0, so you can forget about it, but in case it's different, it's plus, and then you put, I don't know, 1, and then the determinant and calculate it again. So here you have the first determinant, this 1 times 4, 4, 1 times minus 2, minus 2. So you get always the right one minus the left one. So 4 minus 2. So then it becomes 4 plus 2. So that there you have 6. This, for the second determinant, minus 2 times 4 is equal to minus 8. 1 times 0 is 0, so minus 8 minus 0 is minus 8. So here you have 1 multiplied by the determinant of this, which is 6. And then you have minus 1, so you have plus 1 multiplied by minus 8, which is the determinant of this second one. So you have minus 8 times plus 6, which is minus 2. This is the answer. That's the answer. So for the second question, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand this, to be honest, so I asked ChatGPT, but basically you just substitute y, and then you have like y is equal to 3 minus 2x divided by 2. After you do that, you use the formula. I don't know what is it about, I don't understand, but just use the formula. L is equal to this, and then you substitute here. I took this value and put it here, and then after that you just go multiply. So 2 is 4 because of this, but this is still between brackets, and then this between brackets, it's this. After you multiply everything, it takes a while to do it, and then it's substitute again, and then that's it. Basically, just don't forget the formula. Probably she's gonna put the formula anyway, so keep in mind for this exercise, if she asks for the L in the distance of the point of the origin, L as a function of x, use this formula, substitute, and good luck. For the second exercise of the second question, differentiate. So it's kind of confusing for me, but if you use the chain rule in this occasion, you get that x plus 1 to the power of 1 divided by 2. If you see here, to get a determinant, you need to take this number and multiply by everything, and then you take 1 out of here. So here you have it. So I am multiplying with 1 divided by 2, and this x plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2. The determinant of x plus 1 is 1, so it keeps 1. This is still 1. But here's the thing, here's the catch. X plus 1 to the power of minus 1 divided by 2 is the same thing as 1 divided by this. So if you substitute this, you have this. This is the answer. So for the second one, you need to use the quotient rule, which is quite shit. I would recommend you to pause and have a look. You just need to use this formula. Get u, get v, get u line and v line, and substitute, you have this answer. Simple as that. For the C1, a sequence is defined by u. This one is pretty important. It's basically in every test. So, and there's like 12 marks around it, so it's really important. So for the first one, if you want to find a specific number in that order, you need to use this formula. Un is equal to u1, the first item, plus n, which is the number of, like, if you want to find the fifth number, you add 5 here, minus 1, and d is a distinction. Like if you have like let's say an order 1, 3, 5, 7, the d would be 2. So then in this case she's saying the d is 4. So here you have let's say, so the first item she said is 3. I want to find the fourth item, so substitute here. The first item is 3, n is 4, which is the number that I want to know, the fourth number, minus 1 multiplied by 4, because it's jumping, I don't know how to say, every 4 step, every 4, like 3, 7, 11, and 15, which is the ones that we are looking for, the fourth number. So the fourth number is 15 after you calculate using this formula, and then you need to calculate the 15th also, because she's gonna ask for a sum. So after you get both using this formula, you use the second formula, which is Sn is equal to n divided by 2 plus a, no, multiplied by a plus 1. In this case, oh, what? No, that's not right. Yeah, you take both values and you add them here, and then n would be the total number of items. So if I want to make the sum from U4, which is the fourth item, to U15, which is the 15th, I need to take, I only have 12 items to there. So I get 12 divided by 2, multiplied by 15, which is the fourth number, added with the 15th, so which is 59. So here you have 6 times 74, 444, which is the sum from U4 to U15. And okay, that's it. So D, factorize. I don't really know how to explain this, but I do this on my head. You basically have to keep in mind this. This is the most important part. So you see, you have to relate these two with another two. So what I did, I took 12x and 2x. If you see here, 4x to the power of 2 minus 12x minus 2x plus 6 is the same thing as this. I just took 12 and 2 from here, but it's the same thing, it's the same equation. But apart from this, what I could do was I took 4x out. I'm relating these two here. These two first and then these two later. So what am I doing here? 4x. So if you take 4x out of this, you get x. Minus, if you get 4x out of minus 12x, you have 3. So have x minus 3. And then over here, I'm taking minus 2 out. So if you have minus 2x and you take minus 2 out, you have x. And then if you have minus 2 from 6, you have minus 3 out. So you can see that both here, they're the same. And then you can rewrite it using this minus this. Let me do it again, which is here. So 4x minus 2. And then you just repeat it if it's the same, multiplying. And that's it. That's done. That's the factorization. That's super easy, super fine. For the next one, this is for the, I don't know, is it the third one? Yeah, this is the third question. So for how many ways can we arrange the word hello? So hello has 5 letters in it, so you had 5 factorial. If it was 5 different letters, it would be just 5 factorial, but as we have L repeating twice, we need to divide it by 2 factorial. So 5 factorial is 120 divided by 2, which is 60. Super easy, easy peasy. B, the number of subsets having 4. Okay, this one I didn't know also, but just use the formula n factorial divided by r factorial between brackets n minus r factorial. So n is 10 because it's the total amount of items we have here, and r is 4 because she's asking for 4 elements. So after you do this, it's here 10 factorial divided by 4 factorial, and then 10 minus 4 factorial, you have 10 factorial, 4 factorial multiplied by 6 factorial. As you have 10 here, if you see here, 10 multiplied by 9, multiplied by 8, multiplied by 7, multiplied by 6 factorial. You can cut them out, so you have only 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 divided by 4 factorial, which is 5040 divided by 24, which is equal to 2010. So the answer is 2010 subsets of 4 elements. And that's it, just use this formula. C. John has a box of pens. I don't know how they have so many pens, but let's go. So you basically add them all together. So in total it's 15 pens, and just take 5 from it. So 5 divided by 15, 1/3, 33%. That's it. D, the average temperature in the classroom of a city college is dun, dun, dun. Okay, so just use this formula, x minus, I don't remember, sigma something, sigma boy. Okay, so then x is 29, which you got here, what we want. U is 22, it's the average. the standard deviation is 2. Use the formula, you get it. 3.5. Easy. So for the last question of the third question, so here you need to use this shit that should give it to you. So she's asking for z when is minus to 0.26. So you go here. So 26, 0.26. You go here first. You get here 0.2. Okay. And then you go all the way to 6. So here you go. You have it here 0.6026. Then you put here 60.26%. And then for the second one, you need to get this first and this later. So 2.31. So you go back here, 2.3. Here you go. And then you go here. So this is the one that we are looking for, 0.98%. And then you take the 0.16, which would be here and then here. So 56%. So you take this 98% and then minus 56%, then you have 42%. I'm not sure. James said it was like this. I trust James. But yeah, I don't know either, so I hope it's correct. Anyway, that's it. Thank you